Heyo, welcome to another tutorial episode. Today we are making a villager trading hall which will also allow us to get discounts. We're going to make use of a minecart system which will allow us to transport our villagers to their dedicated space. Once in this space, we'll be able to trade with them. But at first, if we don't like their trades, what we can do is hit this button and it will switch to trades. See where it was bookshelves? Now it's a book. But you can only do this when you haven't already traded with them. Okay, what you'll need for this build is 41 build blocks. I used 36 blocks and 5 pieces of glass. You'll need 1 powered rail, 1 activator rail, 1 rail, 4 obsidian, 3 redstone torches, 1 button, 2 blocks of glass, 3 redstone dust, 2 sticky pistons, 1 pressure plate, 1 bucket of water, 1 workstation for the villagers, I used a lectern, 1 slime block and 1 bed. Okay, let's build it. First you're going to start off with a 3x7 area. At the end where you wish the villagers to be, make a cross like I have done here, mine 2 extra blocks that are closer to you, and place a redstone dust in one and a sticky piston in the other. Cover the remaining spaces with obsidian. Once done, grab a slime block and place it on top of the piston. Now we're going to grab our lectern, place it on the slime block, and grab a button and place it in front on the obsidian. Just give it a test, it should work. Next we're going to come around to the back, place a pressure plate where our villager will be standing, and place a redstone torch on that block as well. Place a block on top of the redstone torch, and place another redstone torch here. Place a block each on the block you just placed and the redstone torch, then come down, place 1 block here. Next, place a temporary block and put a block on top of it. Break your block. Put redstone here, and a redstone torch on top of that new block. Now, we're going to take a sticky piston and place it here along with a block in front of it. This will block our villager in. So it should look like this so far. Next, we're going to grab some glass, place it on top of the redstone dust and on top of the piston. Then we're going to place redstone on top of the glass we just placed, then grab another block and place it on top of the redstone torch next to the glass. This will power our activator rail. Place a block next to the glass. Next, we're going to build up 7 high, both sides. This will keep our villager trapped in. This will also guard our villager when he is ejected from the minecart. After that is done, come around to the back, place a block on top of this piece of redstone and make it into an L shape connecting to the front. Counter up from the ground and place pillars up to the top. Next, grab your bucket and waterlog the pressure plate. And in the middle of the 2 pillars we just made, fill it with glass. Now place an activator rail here. Next, I'll just hook up the 2 systems so I can show you how they'll work. But first, count 3 from the edge around the back and place a bed down. Then before or after the activator rail, place a redstone block with a powered rail on it. And that's done! As you can see, when you send a villager through on a minecart, it will lock them in place, it will hurt them for only a moment, but then they'll fix themselves. They'll attune, and ta-da! That's done! So we'll send another one through now. And because the activator rail is no longer powered, it will now allow the next one to go through. I'll send one more through just to show you, seeing as is, just to show you. Now I'll explain how this works. You have this pressure plate right here which powers the block underneath it, which powers that redstone torch. That redstone torch powers the block above it, which powers a redstone torch that's attached to that. That torch will then power the block above that, which will power the piston. It will also power the redstone that is next to it. That redstone will power this block, which will also power that redstone torch. Now I have glass here, so the blocks don't actually get powered when you put redstone on glass, so the piston's fine. But that redstone powers the activator rails, which pushes the villagers in. Now to make the discount mechanism. When I flick this lever, a zombie at the back will pop up and turn this villager into a zombie. You can then use a potion of weakness and a golden apple to revert the zombie back into a villager. So what you'll need for this section of the build is 43 build blocks. I used 38 normal blocks and 5 glass, 1 powered rail, 1 activator rail, 1 normal rail, 8 obsidian, 2 redstone torches, 2 levers, 2 redstone dust, 1 sticky piston, 1 slime block and 1 repeater. Okay, let's build it. First, you'll need a 3x4 area. At the end that you want the villager, mine in the exact same pattern as I've done here. It's almost like a stairway down. Next, grab a sticky piston and place it in the deepest hole. Remove 2 high sections from the left, straight and right and replace them with obsidian. Place a slime block on top of the sticky piston and 2 pieces of redstone here. Place a block over the first piece of redstone, then place a lever on it, give it a few flicks just to see if it works. Next, place a block here, this is where your villager will be. Then place a rail on top of the slime block, and then your minecart on top of that. Just give it another test, make sure it works. It should work fine. Come to the front, place 2 blocks here and another 2 on top. Do the same on the other side, except only place a block on the front. This is where your repeater is going to go. Come around to the back of the first one and make a line of 3 blocks going across like this. Place a repeater here and come around to the back side and place a redstone torch. On top of that redstone torch, place a solid block. Then on the left side, place another redstone torch. Place 3 blocks here. Now we want to try and encase this as much as we can, so our villager won't be able to escape. Grab some rails, place them down, grab an activator rail and place them in the middle. This is where you would want to place a redstone block with a powered rail on top, but unfortunately I've forgotten to do that here. And on the redstone torch at the back, place another block on top. Fill up the back wall of blocks, and do the same with the front. Again, this will allow our villager to go where we want him to. Now I'll just quickly replace these front few blocks with glass so you can see what is happening inside. If you flick this switch, it will power the repeater, which will power our activator rail. And that's done. Check it out. So now I'll run through a quick test just to show you guys how it works. So I'll put one villager in here. We'll deactivate that one and activate the other. That will allow it to go past the first, but get dropped into the second. Hit the lever down bottom, and the zombie in the car will now pop up and convert our villager into a zombie. Make sure above their heads are covered from the sun, that way you won't lose them. Don't forget, on easy, a villager cannot be turned into a zombie villager. On medium, there's only a 50% chance. On hard, it's 100%. So switch to hard to get the best results when you're doing this. If you have any questions, feel free to comment them in the section below. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I had a lot of fun making it and I hope it helps you out. Remember, new tutorials every Tuesday and a new episode of AnyxCraft every Thursday. So I'll see you guys next time, but until then, have a good one. Ciao!